Yes, bottle blonde peroxide. Actually, David, if you were a little concerned about shifting from the blonde, into the grey zone, you could do a shift back with just a little peroxide. It'll fix you.
Now. Not yet.
Actually, speaking of blonde, it just reminded me that one of the best concerts I ever went to, many, many years ago now, must have been the end of the 70s, was Blondie.
I was a big Blondie fan too.
Great performance.
Still am, actually, in a way, tragically.
For heartbeats.
But I'm actually talking about two bands today, both of which embody the idea of sanctuary and peace. Now, the first is Oasis, which is only recently disbanded, that huge UK band. And Oasis actually is an Egyptian word originally, via Greek, meaning exactly that, a sanctuary, or as a blonde would think, a place to pick up dates. And the second band is that Seattle band, that seminal grunge sound with Kurt Cobain as lead singer, Nirvana. And Nirvana is a Buddhist concept, and it literally means blown out. And I'll explain why. Because it is the ultimate stage of reincarnation. Once you have shed all your passions and self-delusions, then you have reached that ultimate state of spiritual peace. And that is the time to blow out the candle. In other words, no more reincarnations required. You have reached your sort of exalted state. So Nirvana, while they never covered Candle in the Wind, could well have, because the whole idea is actually an extinguished candle.
It's a powerfully evocative reference. David, fascinating backstories there. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at our scores, and it is very tight. Felix is on 11 points. Daniel just 1 point ahead in the lead on 12 as we move into our next letters game. And Daniel, this time you to choose.
Could I have a consonant, please, Lily?
Thanks, Daniel. S.
And another consonant?
H.
And a vowel, please.
O.
Another vowel?
A.
And a consonant?
D.
Another consonant, thanks.
P.
And a vowel?
O.
And another vowel, please.
I.
And a consonant?
And last letter, C.
And 30 seconds on the clock. Well, Daniel, we had some pretty tough letter mixes earlier. How did you go with this one?
Just 5 at the moment.
5 for you, Felix?
Also 5.
All right, let's start with your 5, Felix.
Chaps.
And yours?
Chips.
Chips. Very nice combination, David.
Chaps, chips, perfectly fine, good gets.
What did you find?
Well, in fact, if you were listening 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday, I spoke about a particular bone in the wrist, and it comes from the Greek meaning shaped like a boat. And that bone would be...
No, I remember it was absolutely fascinating. But I don't quite remember what it was.
That bone would be the scaphoid bone, and it's S-C-A-P-H-O-I-D for 8 letters.
Very nice work indeed. Very memorable bone too. But a very memorable score for both Felix and Daniel, 5 points each. Let's keep the letters rolling while they're producing some very interesting results. And Felix, would you like to choose again for us?
I'll start with a consonant, thanks, Lily.
Thanks, Felix. L.
And another consonant.
T.
And a third consonant, please.
N.
And a vowel, please.
U.
And another vowel.
I.
And a third vowel.
E.
And another consonant, please.
M.
And another consonant.
R.
And I'll finish with a vowel, thanks.
And last letter, E.
And here's the clock. Well, Felix, let's move on from chips, chaps and scaphoids. What did you come up with this time?
Just a 5 that time, Richard.
5 for you. What about you, Daniel?
Well, I'll have a go at a 6, but I'm not confident with it.
This is a fingers crossed 6.
Yes.
We'll come back to that in a second. So your 5, Felix.
Untie.
And yours, Daniel?
Minter.
Minter. Can you spell that?
M-I-N-T-E-R, one who mints.
One who mints. Is that person a minter? Let's have a look. And that person is a minter. Well played, Daniel. A good get. For 6, I found an 8, which is mutineer. M-U-T-I-N-E-E-R.
Very nice work indeed. That's a great word. But well done to Daniel. 6 points in that round. So Felix now 16, Daniel 23. Back to the numbers now and see what we can do there. Daniel, your choice this time.
Can I have 2 large and 4 small, please, Lily?
Thanks, Daniel. 2 large, 4 small. And our numbers are 8, 6, 3, 3. And the 2 large, 125. And the target number is 309.
And good luck finding it. Well, Daniel, how close did you get?
308.
308, just 1 off again, but well done with that. Felix?
The same, 308.
308, all right. Well, let's start with your method, Daniel.
3 by 100 is 300,
3 by 100 is 300.
plus 25 is 325,
Plus the 25 is 325.
minus 8 is 317,
Minus 8 is 317.
minus 6 is 311,
Minus 6 is 311.
minus 3 is 308.
Minus 3 is 308.
Well, you took us to just 1 off the target, so well done, Daniel. Felix, was your method the same?
Slightly different. I also did 3 by 100 is 300.
Yep.
Plus 8.
Plus the 8.
Makes
Okay.
308.
308.
That is a slightly simpler, more direct way to get to 308. So, well done there.
I think, Richard, Daniel and Felix just noticed that they could have added the 3 and the 6 to get the 9.
I bet you did that.
Alternatively, you could have added the 3 to the 100, times all that by 3. That gives you 309.
Well done, Lily. Thank you for that. But well done as well to Felix and Daniel, who were only 1 off, and so that scored them 7 points each. That means it's still a very competitive game. Felix is on 23. Daniel's only 7 points ahead on 30. As we head into another quick break and another word mix for you. This time, aroma nap. And your clue, a broad view of the world. See you in a couple of minutes.